Let's see what happens.
Indeedio.
Let's do the check if we are live. The cringy thing that everybody does who doesn't know what's happening. Or probably everybody who kind of knows what's happening also does that. Woo! Let's put the music on. It's a bit more fun.
Am I supposed to woo?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Woo!
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 Oh my god!
Woo your souls out. There we go. It does something. It's gone again, but it did something. Shut up. I'm hearing myself double. There we go.
Yay.
That worked. All right, here we are.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to do the introduction now. Yeah, anyways. Hello, everybody. We are the Hybris Collective, and we are a video game music composer collective consisting of a professional musician.
Hello. And a music producer.
Hey there. So, today I have a little challenge, mostly for you in the beginning, I guess.
I mean, everything about this is going to be challenging for me because I basically have no clue what's about to happen.
Perfect.
So this is, there might be some chaos at the beginning. I'm not sure how this is going to work out.
There's always chaos. Anyways, first live stream actually, right?
Yeah.
So, what's going to happen today? Yeah, good. You should. Anyways, what's going to happen today? I am part of the Video Game Music Alliance. What's it called? I might have pushed it down. Video Game Music Alliance. That's what it is. And the challenge for actually last month by now was we got a file of like 12 minutes of footage from the new Zelda game. Mm-hmm. It's like a trailer thing with gameplay footage, and the challenge was to compose some sort of music that we think fits the picture. And the second challenge was to do two completely different pieces of music to this. Because the first one usually is the safe bet.
Yeah.
And the second one is usually a more experimental one.
Yes.
So let's see how far we're gonna get in. I'm sure we're not gonna get both done today. But yeah, and the thing is, I already did the challenge over at my channel, which I should have linked in the description down below, which I haven't. Well prepared. Anyways, I've already done the challenge and finished my track. More or less, just few minor details that I might want to fix, but it's basically done. So the beginning is gonna be all yours, because I already know what happened, already know the picture. So
Yeah.
but you actually have quite a big advantage compared to when I did this, because you actually know things about Breath of the Wild.
But not a lot.
But you played a bit of it.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
A bit is like a good description because I don't know.
I see.
All in all, maybe 2-3 hours, something like that.
That's 2-3 hours more than I did.
True, but I think the only thing soundtrack-wise I heard was like the piano thing that's going on when you're running through the overworld.
Well, then we're basically probably at kind of the same stage. Because the only thing I knew about like the Breath of the Wild kind of thing was, okay, there's like really reverby piano.
Yeah.
That's all I knew.
Yeah.
So that's basically, yeah.
So
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I have to see. I'm already very interested if something's gonna come to mind.
So first of all, what do you think a modern Zelda soundtrack would, or what do you have in mind you could do before actually seeing the picture? Or do you want to see the picture and then think of something?
I mean, I don't know, since we talked about that we're gonna do this thing in my mind.
Just go on.
In my mind, I was like going through things like, yeah, what would my first approach basically be? Which I'm actually not sure, because part of me is like, okay, when I thought about writing something to a Zelda game, automatically in my mind there was like, okay, Ocarina of Time like stuff, like how does the Hyrule overworld soundtrack sound like? I have that in my mind for some reason. As I was already singing today earlier, a few Super Smash soundtracks
Interesting.
are like lodged into my brain when I'm thinking about this. So mainly I'm gonna try to not just hear an already existing melody in my head when we're doing this, because right now I feel like, I don't know, maybe the footage is gonna inspire something. I hope so. Because right now it's like, I don't know, right now I feel like there's a chance that I might go at this, at least in the beginning, very like formulaic way of like, okay, let's see what the general feeling is that it evokes, which style of music I would ascribe to that feeling, and then try to work from there. But I don't know. For some reason right now it's like I'm gonna do a Western, Italo-Western thing, which I don't think actually fits.
The fun thing is, we already had like the feedback stream with a lot of people in there. Who's, I think it was like 9, I don't remember. A few people who submitted their tracks, and a few of them actually did something that had a Western-ish sound in there.
I mean, yeah, it lends itself, at least on a basic level, because you have this huge open world, and in general the Breath of the Wild, and I guess the Tears of the Kingdom as well world is not boring, but more or less there's a lot of open plains and fields, and it's quote-unquote empty.
Yeah.
Not super empty that it's boring, but like it's not super full, it's stacked. There's a lot of wide open spaces, and of course that kind of makes it easily go to okay, so what do Westerns have? Well, wide open spaces. All
Fair
the
point.
time.
Fair
That's
point.
how the prairie looks like often.
Sure.
So yeah, that's how that idea came to me. But then again, it just felt like maybe Western-ish can work. If you go too Western, I think it just feels weird to Zelda game, because at least none of the Zelda games I played sounded anything like this. They have a somewhat distinct sound to them. Like I think for all the parts that I played, I think Breath of the Wild feels more different in its soundtrack. But I don't know, for me, like things like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, of course, they're very close together.
Yeah, sure.
But also like Twilight Princess, for example, or Wind Waker also had this Zelda feeling for me in the soundtrack.
What do you think the Zelda feeling is?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Because this was a long-winded answer of basically nothing.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't know what it's I don't know, I guess very distinct melodies is something that I strongly connect with the Zelda series. But that might also be just because Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask were the ones that I played the most by far. And they lean very heavily into the whole you play the Ocarina and things happen, so
True.
Strong focus on melodies makes sense.
Totally.
In that way. But yeah, no, that was the main. And then again, I'm talking about strong melodies, but I don't know. The Breath of the Wild overworld music doesn't necessarily have a very strong melody. It's just like feels more freely the piano, more like, I don't know, impressionist or whatever.
I have nothing to say on that Breath of the Wild soundtrack.
So, I don't know. I'm just interested if something's gonna come to mind, but yeah, I don't really have a plan, so to say.
Alright, I see. I didn't go in with a plan anyways. I was like, alright, damn it, this challenge should be done in like 3 days. I should start like now. Alright, piano thing, reverb, cool. I'm not gonna say anything. What I had in mind, but yeah, I also had in mind, okay, piano, reverb, empty space, lots of it, and a certain little thing that I connected with it that I'm not gonna say now, which is probably obvious anyways, but yeah.
And I don't know, if it's like a gameplay trailer, I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be very different activities shown throughout the thing. Is the plan to do something for one of the scenes, or like make the track that could fit over the whole trailer?
That's all left to you.
Okay.
So basically, the plan was to compose 2 minutes of music that fit the picture. That was basically the game plan.
You're also talking about the picture. Is it just about a picture, or is it a video?
No, it's a video. We got like 12 minutes of footage, something like that. Yeah. It's basically all the same area, but it shows a few different game mechanics, which you're gonna see in a bit. And yeah, should I tell you what direction I went in with the whole thing? Not like musically, but like the structure I wanted to put into this. Because that's the thing I've always done. Which is gonna appear in us composing anyways all the time. Because that's the thing I'm always focusing on.
I don't know. No, don't tell me anything yet.
Sure. Then I guess, let's
just have a look at it and...
Alright. Yes. Then let's switch over to, is it that one? Yeah. Press something, let's see if it does something still. Yay, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, you just don't hear anything yet.
Okay.
And I want the colors different. No. Yes. Because these colors actually mean something.
Oh, okay.
Because red is the bass drum.
Ah, yeah.
Pull it back a little bit so we actually see the pads as well. The piano.
Thingy?
Yes.
That?
Bit more. Yes, perfect. I just want you to be out of the picture. Nah, of course not. All right, so let's stop the music now. Please don't stop the music. Copyright strike waiting to happen.
Yay!
Again, we had that earlier.
The DMCA.
Yay. For a channel with 12 subs. We actually have 1 sub per video now.
Yeah.
That's a pace we should keep up. And only 1 million videos. We're gonna be famous. No,
We're gonna have to make shorter videos then.
We can multiply that by like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And see. Multiply that by 2 weeks. I don't think that made any sense. Anyways, it doesn't have to.
No.
Cool, it's already loading. Good. There we go. Okay, I gotta admit, I didn't expect that one. Nice one. Good. Picture.
Yes.
So, this is what we're working with. I mean,
okay.
So, this is what we're working with. Anyways, that's what we're working with. So.
Okay, so we're riding around. So, yeah, this would be like some chill, mellow, traversal music, I guess. When I look at this.
Should I skip forward a little bit, or just, I mean, it's 12 minutes. So I'm just gonna skip in between a little bit. We have these sky islands that they actually managed. That looks like a dick. I'm sorry.
True.
Okay, we got these sky islands that they actually talked about in the trailer itself. I mean, I muted the whole thing that was there because I also didn't want to be influenced by the trailer music. But talking about like the sky islands where you can actually reach them. There is, let's go here, a bit of a climbing scene as well, where you climbed up the mountain. Then we get shown the first gameplay mechanic, which is this thing fell out of the sky, and you have probably some power in your glove to basically reverse the whole thing. So it's going back in time now, which means it goes back up.
Okay.
So this is one of the game mechanics.
Reverse one single object, okay.
Yeah. So it goes basically back up into the sky structure, which we are going to see here in a little bit. Then we got the glider again onto these sky island thingies, which you can see here as well with some castles on top, I guess.
Yeah, looks like some old ruins, something like that.
Yeah. That thing. Then we have a dragon. I didn't even see that one. I completely missed that. But to be honest, I didn't really watch the trailer much. I just started with just the first things I had. And yeah,
so yeah, the whole feeling of this reinvigorates actually the feeling of wide open spaces for me even more, because now it's like they're also in the sky, overlooking even more landscape.
Yep, which is as far as it kind of gets. So we got these little sky islands here. We also have you can pick up a stick, basically, which turns into a weapon, kind of similar to what it was in Ocarina of Time already.
Yeah, and Breath of the Wild has, I think, feels like the weapon system is pretty similar.
Guess so. Then we got an enemy also with a stick. And this is like a small little battle scene. Then, you hit it. Tree branch gets damaged. It's gone. Yeah. Then you can pick up another one, hit him again. Then he dies. He's like, boom. And dead. You can pick up things again. Yeah, then more of that. You can pick up like a stone to craft another weapon.
Okay, you can combine things now.
Yep.
Interesting.
Which is
new, I think.
I guess. And more fights. Just small little ones with like bigger weapons. So it gets a bit more intense here. A little bit of a water scene. I actually didn't watch all of this, to be honest. So I can pick up a spear, different things. We have like different mechanics with the bow again. That's kind of reminded me of like Dark Project. Remember? Thief, I think?
Yeah,
where you have like
true.
these green arrows to walk on.
The moss arrows.
Oh, moss, okay.
You can shoot in the floor and it dampens your
steps. That's kind of what this reminded me of. More...
Okay, like elemental arrow thing.
Right, then they show more about the arrows. You can just shoot normally, and then you can put things onto the arrow, like this homing thingy.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. It's some sort of eye that they put on there. Then, more of that scene. Then actually this kind of, you have a smoke bomb kind of thing as well. So this basically hits this vase, explodes, and it can do a sneak attack from behind. That's what this thing shows. So bam, surprise attack. Did. And more bigger structures, water. You can also make things float like this. And apparently if you put them together, you can make them float together or something like that. I guess they're
like there's some, you can
glue them together.
Yeah, some adhesive seems to be right there. And then you have the whole thing. So I guess you can build rafts and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's probably the mechanic. Whatever that thing is right there. I don't know.
Okay, so you can. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can unstick them again. Okay.
That kind of thing. Oh yeah, actually it is a raft. And that's probably to make the raft move, I guess then. Oh no, it's making you move up. Anyways.
I guess you can do both things. I mean,
probably.
I'm guessing they're going to be pick-upable. And then you can put them onto things.
I guess so.
Looks like it. Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
And yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, exactly that. That's actually cool. I didn't watch that. I should have. I mean, I didn't score this anyways. But mine probably would have kind of worked with this as well. I guess. I'm just saying that now. Okay, yeah. Ultra hand, whatever that is. Yay. Floaty thingy. Ooh, that looks cool, actually. Ooh, that looks really cool. What? We got a tractor!
Okay, interesting.
Tractor! Oh.
Okay, so a lot more
different
crafting.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Going on.
Oh, okay. More building stuff. Again, I really didn't watch that. Okay, that's cool. You can actually... Ooh, interesting as well. More ruins. More ruins.
Okay.
Bloop.
You can go through ceilings. Nice.
Barely. Boom. Hit your head. Whatever that is. Cool. I'd like to be able to do that too.
Wait.
What?
Let that run for a bit, please.
What?
I'm just interested. Where am I? Doesn't matter. What's he trying to? Because we had... No, I'm just interested in whether you actually can use that going through the ceiling things through that.
I don't think so.
Going into a cave, and then you can...
Oh, there's a running...
the mountain?
Running system, picking things up again.
No, you can, apparently.
Yo. Oh, is he swimming?
I think so, yeah. It looks like he's... Okay, yeah, sure.
That's a bit different. We got a snow island. Oh, I should have scored that too.
Just on top of the mountain. Cool.
I like that. That game looks so cool. I need to get a Switch. I've been saying this forever. I should have put an Amazon link down there. Give me a Switch. If you watch this, give me a Switch, please. He's got to say no way. It's like a paddle.
Yeah.
Simpsons did it. Oh, it's a wind thingy then.
Yeah.
And some shrooms. Cool. All right. More. Oh yeah, the skydiving thing.
Diving. Guess that's when they jump from one of those sky islands.
I guess so. Let's see what happened before. Nothing. Probably. Come on. Yeah, he jumped up that thing. Of course. Right. Yeah. Into the water. That must have hurt.
Theoretically, yes.
That also looks cool. And then we got... I forgot his name.
I'm not sure as well.
Hideo Kojima. That's not him.
That's Kojima?
No, it's not. Isn't Kojima like Metal Gear?
Yeah, right. Kojima's Metal Gear. That's true. It looks very different.
I mean, I think his name is stated somewhere in the beginning, but apparently I cut that out.
Likely.
Oh no. Okay, what's his name? Close.
Eiji
Aonuma.
Okay.
Eiji Aonuma. Producer. Cool. All right.
If you're into Zelda, you should know that. Well,
just play it. All right, so you get the footage now.
Okay.
What did that inspire? I mean, we can, of course, have the footage running still. That's what I did in the beginning.
Yeah,
just to see and check if the vibe matches. So yeah, I mean, you don't even have to like really. You can just go start playing something. Tell me an instrument you want to try.
For now, maybe like piano, something like that. Should be easiest.
Yep, that's also what I started with. So if you play something, it should be there. There we go. Let's put it up a bit.
Yeah.
Like a fair bit.
Can we turn it up a bit more?
Sure.
Because then I don't have to press that hard.
That's like this key cat.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We got the composition already. Yeah. We should have recorded. God damn it. Always be recording. I should know this. Okay, anyways. So, want to play to the footage or something?
Yeah, just like something wrong. So, I mean, no.
Should it just give you like the thing that I started with? Which is, I mean, we talked about it. Space.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really a spoiler, but that's the thing I used. Which turns it into this. I'm gonna turn my headphones up. Is that mine or is that yours? Nope, that's mine. And I'm gonna turn yours up as well, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I mean, of course, our voices are still same level. But yeah, that's the piano I started with because it's got like this really big vibe. We can change up the sound of the reverb a little bit if you want. don't like that one as much.
Hello. Cool. Huh.
I like it.
Something. I mean, that would be, you know, I guess something in that direction might be better suited for something like one of the Sky Islands or the snowy part, I guess.
We could also start there if you want.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to follow that idea for now.
Yep. Let's try to find a tempo as well, maybe.
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah. Okay, so if we take this as a building block, something like that.
Less high end would be cool, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the process is gonna start where I have to play things for myself 10 times in a row to get an idea how it continues.
I mean, if you want, we can just start there. Oh, hey, Ethan. How are you doing, mate?
Hello there.
Yeah. I got a mate with me today. I'm trying to let him figure out the thing now. And I mean, obvious choice as well. Reverb piano. Good, how are you guys? Thank you. We're doing great. Except for he probably shouldn't have eaten that kebab. Which he...
Yes, that might have been a bad idea. I'm pushing through.
Yay. That's the spirit.
Okay, so we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna worry a little later where exactly that might fit. But
Just
for
go
now,
for it now.
Yeah, the idea is something up in the sky.
All right.
For some very calm moment thingy.
Do you want to go to the sky or do you just want to record this for now?
I think for now I just record it. This is like, I don't know, usually my idea of finding process is just putting things out there and then look through them afterwards to see if something actually is like worth keeping around.
I mean, to me, this was worth keeping around, so... Let's try the tempo thing again, so it was like...
Yeah, roughly. I will never be able to play it again.
I already recorded it. So that's around 82? 83, something like that. Let's try 83. See how that works. So here's the annoying click. Let's see how loud that one is now. Yeah, that works. Okay, wait.
Okay.
So... Start on a 1.
Oh, it has ones. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I like that little thingy. I think that might have... I don't know if it was on purpose, but this one little thingy that went out of tonality a little bit.
Yeah. No, that was not on purpose.
I thought so, but I like that.
It might be cool, actually.
I mean, except for the one thing where you also said, yeah, no. But, okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. I mean, usually the things that are not intended are pretty good. Most of my things start from, oh, that. I totally wanted that. Okay, so let's get rid of the metronome for now. Or let's keep it in for a bit to see. Is it here?
Right.
I like that because
The sudden minor thing.
that's a bit different.
Yeah, that one is not really jive.
I mean, it's cool as well, but no, don't think.
Too jarring for how it
little
starts
bit.
out.
But I like that little minor move because that does have a Zelda vibe to me.
Yeah.
I can't particularly explain why. I mean, you know my music theory level of kindergartner. It's kind of sort of.
No.
But I mean, we could just use this as a first loop thingy.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm just gonna quantize the first notes because that makes the copy pasting easier. And then, do we have like a nice bar loop? What's a nice bar loop? That's a nice bar loop. Sure. So we got the one thing. 4 bars, 6 bars, 8 bars. Yeah, that's 8 bars actually. Which works nicely. I'm just gonna copy paste that thing for now. You just tell me when I should basically chime in. Because I instantly want to do the same thing I did before with the instrument choice. But I'm just gonna let you choose the first few things and you just tell me when you want me to join in.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It's actually hard to hold back to, you could do that, sure. Okay, so what else do you think?
Okay, so we have this. Okay, do we want to add more layers already? And this-
I'm just running into the mic meanwhile. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, we could just basically see this as a first layer.
Yeah, that's something that I'm trying to see it in that way. But also try not to add like too much, so it doesn't get like the somewhat melody that exists with that doesn't get too much bogged down.
Because it's like a nice and pretty melody. I like it.
It works.
Because it's so simple as well. And I usually suck at melodies as well as simple things, so that's good.
Okay, so this maybe something like. Let's try that.
It's in there already.
Alright, nice.
But we can like, I think it should be fine. Let's do that one up. I'm just gonna be the qubit handler today.
Nice.
Which basically is saying, yeah, you can focus on the creativity. I have to focus on, hope nothing crashes.
The engineering.
Yay. Do you want to keep this in a piano? Because I'm not saying it doesn't work, because it does work in the piano as well.
For now, I think yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I could try to do something.
Just gonna put the video a bit more to like the exploring part, I guess. Because we're probably more in this area now.
Yeah, it's something like that. Either that part in the beginning, where it's just chill riding around.
Mm-hmm.
Although I could also hear like a very, very different. I don't know. Maybe I guess. I guess in that case, I would say it's almost too ethereal in a way. I guess for that part, it puts something a little more grounded.
I mean, we can do less reverb. Okay, sure.
I'm gonna score this.
You can if you want. I mean, I had my clip put over this because he put it into the wrong place at some point because he loaded the second video in the longer one, and then suddenly his face was over my track, which was funny. I mean, sure, we can also, where's the sky section?
Yeah,
there was the later sky section, I guess.
Yeah, somewhere where it's just where you go up and then it's just a little bit of...
Somewhere here, I think?
Something like that. For the like snowy parts, it can work, I think.
I mean, it depends. Do you want the picture in? Because you didn't even look anyways. Well, why don't you just keep going? Let's just keep going, I say.
Yeah, I think for now. Just, yeah, in general, I'm just gonna try to find some ideas that might be very broad.
And I'm gonna duplicate this a few more times. Alright, come on, instrument change.
What could it... I mean, if you go for the whole ethereal... I hope that's the word I think it is.
Works for me. Ethereal is a word, right, Ethan?
I guess you would... I mean, yeah, something like choir would lend itself very much to the feeling.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
That's like a very... Not very risky, but...
Okay, it is a word.
According
to Ethan, it is a word. Thank you.
Yay.
We sometimes don't know how to English. See?
It's fine.
Of course it is. For you. Okay, so choir.
So what can we do with this? I mean, yeah, it's not gonna...
I mean, basically, if we are at choir anyways, one thing that I kind of want to try is like a synth pad kind of thing as well, which we can combine with this anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, synth pad is basically kind of sort of a choir with on steroids.
Pretty much, yeah.
So let's pull... Where is my console settings? On the other screen. There we go. I think you need to go down in the octave, maybe.
It does both.
Alright, it does both. You know what? I'm just gonna give you 3 choir layers. Or 2. Something like that.
So if we just... I know. How does something very basic sound like? If we just open like...
Yay, octaves. Click?
Not necessarily right now. That's better, but only... Don't like that. Can you play it again?
Too far. Oh, without the choir. Wait. I mean, I'll turn it down. And we need reverb.
And I can, yeah, no, it works. I mean, that would be like the simplest thing.
Keeping it simple, sure.
Of just doing
I like that.
Yeah, just having the D just go throughout the whole section.
Sure. I'm bad with keeping things simple anyways, so that's your call. Boom. One thing that could be cool on top of this is actually one of these more spacey reverbs, the one that do like the octave shifting, the glittery reverbs. I'll show you later.
Yeah.
Did I do that? That kind of thing. I love those.
Yeah, that could work. I can see that.
I mean, we can try it in a bit, but do you want to lay down the 2 or 3 Ds?
Yes.
I don't know how many Ds you want now.
Bring out the D.
Bring the D. Bring the D, my dude.
Does it do something?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Just not on the first track. Because I pressed it too late. I mean, you only want that going through anyway, so
Yeah.
you can let go and we can just stretch it out.
Okay. Okay, if we put that in, that would be like, I mean, that's more of a color, basically, than anything else.
Yep, that's basically one of the safest choices you can make. Which is fine. Quantize that here. Quantize that here too. Whoops. Sure. Do you want a male octave below that maybe? Or something? Or do you want to keep it with the females?
I think I want it up higher, in the higher register, because before I had like the lower octave 2, and I think that gets too thick. It loses this, I'm just there. It becomes more like I'm important, which it shouldn't really be in my mind.
Sure.
Because I guess in the end result, yeah, I mean, it might be even further in the back, just really very quiet. It just rings through. Yeah, something like that. Like, in my mind, it's like almost barely noticeable, I guess.
Alright, sure.
Just this.
I mean, one thing that we can do is like basically put an EQ on top of that and make it sound way brighter but more silent, which is something I like to do with synths usually. Because if you brighten it up, you can justify having it way back.
Mm-hmm.
We could try that later, but I think that's just texture stuff that we can talk about later. Alright.
Okay, so now my mind's in the place of like... I guess it would make sense to try to expand this motif. Because I think if you manage to make it like evolve into something... I think you can make it evolve into something pretty grandiose in a way.
I'm up for that.
Because then you could... Basically, if we still... In my mind, I'm still like in this Sky Island area, in a way. And because there, I think it can work for both feelings you try to invoke up there. Because on the one hand, for me, this very subdued first thing that we have here now works, where it's more of this feeling of like suddenly you're up there and everything's just silent or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if we go to try to develop this idea into something bigger, more orchestral, then it could also be used for the feeling of like, yeah, this triumphant feeling of like having climbed the mountain and sitting on top of the mountain and being like,
oh, so like the victory.
Something like that, yeah.
Cool. I like that.
If that's like an idea.
Yeah, we could put some more interesting chords or more chord changes underneath that then or something.
Yeah. Some more chord changes just in general broaden the like frequency spectrum.
Sure, that's easy.
More lower octaves. Not a lot more higher because we're very high up anyway.
Sure.
But I guess you can put something up there. Okay, now the next thing is what makes sense.
I mean, I would like some subtle percussion.
Definitely that's like, definitely part of the development of the piece, I'd say. Or like, I don't know, part of me feels like this is what we have here now can almost already be used in itself as like the starting point for the piece, where like this is the quietest version of it.
Well, then let's say it is.
So is it because I know one could... I mean, I have to say I'm not very well versed in how the technical side of those adaptive soundtracks and all that kind of stuff works.
I can do that. Easy.
But that could be an idea you could use as like a basis to try to like make an adaptive soundtrack for this sky island area.
Finally, you're talking my language. Because that is what I went for. I basically started off with one of those similar kind of vibes that you got here, with way less melody and only 2 chords. But yeah, since this is what I focus on anyways, I wanted to build it into different layers. In the end, I ended up with, I think, 6 different layers for like different parts of the game. One of them is way over the top anyways because there is no big fight, but that's the music. That's what I really enjoy. And cut it down to like a 2-minute thing that fades in and out. We can do that later. Definitely. I mean, we could just pile on top and on top and on top and then scale back as well. Because that's something that I like to do. Because for me, it's really easy to put a million layers on top of each other and then scale down from that.
Just subtract from there. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, these are just half notes of them. 12 keys, octave.
I thought there was a bass drum.
If I go to the drums, it is. If you're in the right octave. But you remembered. I'm proud of you. It's also fun to find melodies with this thing because you can come up with crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just the tritone in there. Let's go.
Perfect. That's what I'm hearing.
Feeling.
Yes. It's so nice to call
the emotion.
Yes.
Get
Feel them. That's like the. Damn it! What's the name? Dead Souls. Dead Souls. Dark Souls. The Dark Souls version. Dead Souls. Yes.
You died.
Goodbye. All right. So, piling on top.
Okay, so I
Do
guess...
you want percussion? Do you want...
I think the first thing for me would be like... can I actually... Okay.
What do you want?
Did
do you
I
want brass?
change the sound? No.
I changed sound because I pressed something apparently without wanting to.
Actually, for now... Just for now, back to piano, actually.
Back to piano it is. Boom.
Just to figure out the, like... bass notes, or... Because that's like... I'm trying to... Basically, I'm trying to describe what I'm trying to do is that finding like seeing if there are new bass notes that can be added so you can add a different harmonic context to the whole thing maybe.
Oh,
to
cool.
a certain degree. I don't know if that's how possible that is with that idea.
Do you want
with
it,
that melody?
Do you want it as reverb as well? Or do you want to change a bit to a bit more dry sound for low end? Because low end and reverb does work on the piano.
Yeah. I don't know, leave it for now. I don't know, like I don't think my brain works that direction. I don't think I can make these kinds of decisions early on for me. It's like, okay, I have to find my musical building blocks and then I'm gonna start worrying about texture because I just don't do that a lot. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta know Ethan. He doesn't really know anything about music production, so that's my side. So I'm kind of overwhelming you now with like, do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? We could do everything.
For me, it's like, I guess, I don't know.
All right, sure, low end, go for it.
Okay. Why not?
Because I pressed the wrong thing. You're on an inactive track.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, can I actually do the transpose thing? Pad key octave.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Okay, that works. Cool. If we go one, that will be very low.
I mean, we can go really low with this one.
Yeah. What I'm wondering right now is what could be a possible way to keep that melody and tempo and vibe and all that and try to...
Just go on talking, I'm fixing the things I'm bumping into. I usually have this space on my own, you know?
It's true, yeah. It's a little cramped today. Yeah, trying to figure out what could be done to basically change the tempo feel of the whole song, because right now it has this, yeah, it feels very calm and not very much moving. It feels pretty static at the moment. which is for
Yeah.
how it sounds right now works. But if we want to like transform this into something that I guess propels forward more. I mean, yeah, percussion is gonna be a good way. That's gonna work. Okay,
I mean, how about just laying down the low end for now? Because like the low end you laid down basically already sounded like a second. So basically, do you want to start off with only? I think it's also like the basic goal is to make this basically 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. What I did is did all the different layers and then made fades to get the whole thing to sound to be around 2 minutes. So that's kind of my cheating way. Oh yeah, hello. There he is again. So basically we can...
So if we stay in the bass, and of course if I'm only doing this, it's gonna stay very static. Because I'm... Okay, wait a minute. So that's very basic safe.
You could go down the octave sometimes. That's what I like. So if you played an octave higher, play the whole thing an octave higher now. Yeah. Now you're where you were before. Yep. Switch between the octaves a little bit maybe. Not even as much, maybe.
That's harsh. Maybe too harsh. I like the resolution to this. Okay,
We could use it like as a passing tone maybe.
maybe a little shorter. Okay, let's just stay basic for now.
Okay.
Do this. That sounds cool.
I mean, I got nothing against it. Where does this note come from? This irritates me all the time.
Which one?
Ding! Somewhere in there. Is it just this one too loud? Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Hello.
So that would just be going up the scale, basically, diatonically. And then we're here. I like that sound a lot. Okay. For now, I mean, it doesn't do what I wanted to do with it. It
Let's
does
just
something
layer.
else.
Let's just layer it. I'm going to give you a little bit before and you're just gonna jump in. Because we only need this for this one loop anyways,
Yeah,
right?
true. Yeah.
So at the end of like the first part and in the second one you start playing.
Mhm.
So this is basically the last bar.
Yeah.
And there you go.
3.
Whoa! So tired. Yes! So much for that.
Again.
We can fix that. Okay, it's looping already anyways. So, and I would say definitely turn those down, right?
Yeah. Since this is not weighted as I'm used to,
Yeah,
I'm having a bit of a hard time controlling the attack.
it's a totally different feeling, that's true.
And I also already suck at it on a weighted piano, so I'm not trying to make excuses here.
I'm definitely not the one to tell you how to do piano playing properly. Like that maybe? Or is that not enough?
Nah, fine for now.
I think this fits quite well if it is as soft. I like that. Because we can also do like, I really like the heavy hitting low end of a piano in general. And that's one of the things that one of the build-ups can do.
Yeah, true.
That's something I really enjoyed. I kind of actually got that from Children of Bodom, I think. Because
From who?
Children of Bodom.
Ah, true, the bottom, okay.
Because they sometimes basically doubled up the bass in the piano. Something like that. And I always like the sound of like low piano. Yeah,
Yeah, makes sense. No, it's cool. It's cool register, it's cool sound.
So that's basically part 3.
Okay, so this. Okay, so it's basically the first part we had, but weirder. With the F sharp in the bass.
We could tame that a little bit by basically like giving it strings or something and different register or something, or lower in intensity, things like that if you don't want it as present. It's not that it disturbs me, but because it's that it's making things weird. Or turning it into like an arpeggio thing. Or you know what? Percussion now. We're at the 3rd layer now. Or do you still not want percussion?
I think what I'm struggling the most with right now is just trying to find a way in my mind how to, like, what the key ingredient is basically to change the core feeling in a way. Not fully change it, but like go from little silent moment to like awe-inspiring whatever.
I mean, I'm not even memeing, but percussion.
Yeah, no. You're absolutely right.
Do you want me to build the whole thing up like really bad, like with all things I can think of?
Gladly, actually.
All right. Then I'm gonna throw everything I have in mind at like, let's say the last layer or something. So you know what? I'm just gonna pile things on top for now. This is the layer. What?
I like this.
What do you mean?
I know, it's just I've never composed anything in a workstation, so just this process is just nothing I've ever done that way, because if I write something, it's usually in like CBLEs and I just type out the notes.
Fair. I've never worked like that.
This just I just record it and then you can just use it like building blocks, like this kind of thinking I need to get more into.
Yeah.
Like that this possibility simply exists.
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is basically what I kind of did in my track, which is kind of boring, but I still love it. I kind of didn't want to show you that already, but I found the Guadasalam sounds.
Oh, okay.
Boom, boom.
Ah, nice.
That kind of, and I love those. We have 4 different instruments right there. We have the djembe, which, let's see if the octave is right.
Does nothing.
Oh, it does something, but it's, first of all, too far up, and second of all, way too silent. So, yeah, you can experiment with percussion as well if you want.
What do we have here?
Most of them probably sound similar, because it's just one djembe. Yep, it's a djembe.
Hearts.
But we can also change to, for example, the gatam. This is such a Zelda vibe to me as well.
Yeah. It was, like, reminds me of the sound. I think at least a similar instrument has to be used in the soundtrack for the Goron Temple in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Do you just want to record things, or should I put things on top of that?
Hey, give me a second. I'm just trying to do some kind of a remembering of what is where. So I have like basically bass thingy.
I'm just gonna turn it up.
Flat hand. That's something on the rim. Ah, flares. Okay.
That one is so cool.
Yeah, that's very the Goron thing.
Yes, and I love it so much. I could build a whole track just off these percussion things.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, the thing is, we are going to layer different percussions on top of each other anyways. So this isn't gonna be the one thing. So I'd say just jam on that a bit. I'll just give you... How many bars is that now? 2 more. So...
Can you actually give me a turn on the click for that one? Thank you. Otherwise I think I'm gonna get lost.
There you go. Yeah, sure. I wanted to do that anyways. got the loop here. So basically, let's put that as one of the loop parts, I'd say. And then I'm just gonna put, again, this is one of the things. Should I explain things about the DAW2D2?
A little bit, gladly.
So basically what I'm, before copy and pasting, it's always good to have like this very first note.
Like put it on the grid.
Perfectly on the grid, because then you can just cut it here and copy it over. And let's see if we need to basically quantize anything here. But I actually usually like it when it comes to these kind of things, unquantized if we can. And so basically we have 2 bars, 4 bars, 6 bars, 8 bars. So basically here it starts over again, I think. If I'm not... Yeah. So basically we can just get rid of everything after that, because that's gonna be the loop. And this very last note is a little bit before the beat. So I'm just gonna get rid of this, because otherwise this is also going to do at the end of the loop. So get rid of this here. So this is probably gonna turn into a little bit of a Cubase crash course as well.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so let's loop the whole thing. Did I do it? I kind of did it wrong. There we go. Loop starts here.
Do I want to be a triplet or not?
It's feeling. I would say let's get rid of a few of the first ones already. Which would be... these two, maybe?
Yeah.
Also maybe that one? We can leave that, I think?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, but I guess...
I mean, the thing is
that, like, the basic building block of the whole thing is this doom, doom, doom. That's the thing that runs through.
And the thing is, making this sound a little bit like a jam session is always cool. And I'm only taking out things now because I always put so many layers on top of each other, and I'm like, now I have to get all these out now. Which one's which?
Yeah,
but I feel like this is a good basis for this. Let's take another percussion pad. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So I like the coal as well.
Okay, there.
A bit more up, I think. Oh, wait. I gotta turn it a bit more up.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's different. Like a clap.
I mean, that's also because there's a lot of reverb. Without the reverb, it's this.
Oh, yeah.
Is it distorting? No, it's actually sound like this. Good. But we need a reverb, right?
A little bit, yeah. I guess otherwise it sounds very suddenly very dry. This whole very spheric thing.
So basically it seems like you want to keep that mostly organic. At least for now.
How do you mean organic?
When it comes to sounds, not really synthy and stuff like that.
Yeah, at least for now.
Cool. Alright, let's keep on going with like the second layer.
Okay, that's weird. Sure. Okay, that's a cooler sound.
Different kind of bloopy one.
Yeah, we're not gonna really need that a lot.
But you can also play it on the piano if you want, if that's easier for you. I just like the pads. But you're used to the piano, which might make it easier to know where which thing is.
No, I think that's actually easier because it's easier to visualize what less rare, because there I'm always gonna be like,
go. Alright,
can do that.
What?
If you just stay on there, it just automatically does some kind of rhythm.
I mean, some of that has that. True. Do you want that?
I don't think I'm gonna use it really because it's not gonna fit tempo-wise, I guess. Anyway.
I'm sure we could.
No.
Yeah, we could have the tempo and stuff like that as well. And we could also change the patterns that are fixed in there. There's a lot of things, but also with groove and feel, there's a lot of things you can do.
It's not automized too much.
I would also say let's not do that. All right. Do you want to just jam on this now?
Yeah.
Do you have like a kind of idea where things are?
Somewhat. So we have like this the bouncy ones. Yeah. everything basically.
It's probably because you can do like runs more easily.
Sure, that's a sound. 2 of those, okay.
I think these are usually there, so you can play like this.
Yeah.
If you don't have a pad. More Gorons.
Yeah, everything with the wool?
Yes. I love it. The Goron thing is so great as well.
Oh, okay. It's just one tap that does that.
Yep, some of these are cool as well, if you put them into it.
Like a roll.
Sure. You could do that too. But I mean, a roll would be easier to do differently.
Sure.
Oh, but it works. Alright, so, just gonna jam over that?
Yeah, just let it run. I'm not sure how. What could make sense? No. Bad sound. Okay, I have to.
How about like
middle? I see.
there might be no sound on this.
No, there is. Okay, I really have to like. It needs some attack to work. You can't just tap it lightly, then it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Oh, click, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't we have to get rid of the triplet?
Why is that there?
Let me try something.
Yeah, sure.
So I do have something in mind. Do I want this or do I want another one? Maybe that one?
I think sometimes the main problem is that the microphone picks up the tapping so loud that it tends to overlay the actual sound play. Good.
Oh yeah, these move. These move.
Yeah.
Now this one is too strong.
Nah, I'm gonna get lost in there. It's too many buttons to press.
It's also too low, the djembe. I want the call. I'm gonna put yours down there for now. I'm muted. Sorry. I want that one. Loopy one. I'm gonna do this now. This is gonna be annoying with the claps, but whatever. Oh. Sure, whatever. Nope. That could work, kinda.
I like that one.
That's what I had in mind. That's kinda cool too. Nope.
Yeah.
Turn these down.
Yeah, and I think the other, there was another one. I think I take that one out.
changing microphones now.
Careful, careful.
What?
I'm gonna not be able to move.
Let's change size again.
Yeah.
So one thing that I usually like to do when it comes to percussion is there is a way to make all, because you can't, when you play with the pads, you can't really see where the notes are. So usually I just, is it this? Yes, it is this. There's a shortcut that makes them all the same length, whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it easier to see. Let's make it a 30-second node. And let's see if we have to quantize it, but alright, let's start off with the... We don't need that. That's cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Also like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We could do it here as well. If we copy that over.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. So percussion. Mm-hmm. That sounds right. So yeah. Let's do this. Blah, whatever. Yes. Are these? No, that's not triplets. Oh, it might actually be. No, it's not. I'm just gonna play it in.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Where was it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Was it there?
I think so.
We have to change these two now. Sure. I'm making sounds. And how about this one, the one that goes up in a second? Get rid of that one.
Maybe, yeah.
Also, these are not in time at all. Is this one supposed to go here? No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for the right.
And these need, I mean, everything needs to go down anyways, because that's way too loud now. I'd get rid of this one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess we could work with something like this for now. What is this thing? That's a piano and some strings that apparently didn't... Okay, sure. That's nothing now. What else? I mean, do you want me to take over a bit?
Yeah, if you have some ideas right now, please go.
I mean...
Right now I'm pretty much in a pondering state.
How about horns? Which which key are we in? What did you play?
D. Go for D. That should.
No, just don't. But I kind of like this. Not exactly there, but something of that sort. Could be kind of cool. Let's see if I remember what I just did. Kind of, sort of. That's like, nope.
Yeah.
Because here you can actually do it.
Ah, I see.
That's what this does. We should actually talk into the microphone, right?
Yeah,
Just say
that makes
it.
sense. Just
And try not to get off. It's actually not as easy as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Managing cable management. All right. If you keep control pressed, mouse wheel zooms in and out.
all right.
Then you can just go up. Another one that's important is control, shift, and then I think it's these two. Yep. You can see the values change here, which is the grid.
Ah, okay.
It's just my shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
And there, it's easier if the grid is higher, basically. It's easier to get to the right place.
Of course, yeah.
And if you press commands and spacebar, it's going to record.
Okay,
And C is the click.
I see.
Spacebar. Spacebar, command C, keep spacebar, keep command pressed, bam.
I see.
Whenever I mess up. Generic but kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make the loop longer as well. I want to have the melody twice as long. Which is easiest way to take a loop is basically go to one of the other things that was already recorded, press this thing, keep command pressed, hit the other one, P.
Okay.
Makes the loop longer.
So like the P button basically does the in out.
Yeah.
Thing. All right.
And I just put this on another track and muted it, just to have it still.
Mm. That's cool.
That wasn't even on purpose.
Nice. I like the ending.
Something like that could be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, horns are one of my cheats. Horns can also work in any register, basically. I love those. Okay. I'm not sure if this is cool.
Yeah. This was also.
I mean, we could just try and find a melody singing it, because that's usually a good way to find something. Wait, it's the beginning. There we go.
I mean, I like what you did the first time around when basically the thing was just the. And the second time, you just repeated the.
Okay, I tried to not
The
do that on
motif.
purpose, but sure, let's try that. If we just copy that over, so. Oh, wait, do you want to play it in?
Oh, sorry.
Sure. No, it's fine.
Just force of habit.
Go for it. Do you know what I played? I mean, it's not
Pretty
hard.
much. Last time you had that.
And there the other thing is already starting, so you could stop if you want.
Yeah.
So we got... The automation is in there still. mean, it's a bit generic. This spices it up a bit.
And I think I like that one better that you're playing. I definitely like more finishing on the higher note. Yeah, that one
Yeah.
I really like. Sounds cool.
This is also not perfectly there. I mean, I like that.
Yeah, yeah. In general, I like most of the ideas of the second round. I like better.
Me too. So we need to have the first one as a build-up thingy, I guess. I don't like that. That's also generic.
The last two notes?
Yeah.
No, I don't really like those, I have to say.
Alright, sure. Then let's leave it in. How about we also go up there? Da, da, da. What did I have? Did I have this one? Da, da.
You want A. Yeah, that one.
Or maybe that actually. Okay, let's go from the beginning. I think that could be cool.
Yeah, yeah. No, I definitely like that.
still liked it.
It mirrors the thing from before.
I like that better. Da, da, da. Is it that? Da, da.
Ah, it's cool.
Do we want to go up here already? I think we want to.
Or maybe just the thing is to the E.
Wait.
Then it would just lead back into the beginning the first time around, and then just yeah, that one. No, half and up. Yeah, because then it leads back into it, and then you have the second time around you have the da-da.
Okay, let me hear it. Sure. But I feel like I want a harmony on that then. Sometime. Or this is also kind of cool for the ending.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, sure. Then let's leave it in. You can always tell me you like something I do, because usually like, nah, this sucks. Okay. The only thing... Okay, let's listen to it again, because I like the beginning now. This is kind of cool. And... Sure.
I think it just does its job of looping the whole thing back into itself.
Wait. Sure, whatever. Let's leave it for now. Let's not overthink it. Call answer thing?
That's a possibility.
Because we might have to get rid of the piano then, but maybe a call and answer thing. Maybe pizzicato strings or something. Because that's less apparent. Oh, we higher up. That's it. Ooh, marimba. Not for this, but in some other layer.
Possible, yeah.
Because marimba, I love marimba as an element for putting on top of it, because it's a mixture of percussion and melodic. I really like that. I've used it in one of the tracks. I've completely forgot. I think a few of the other people that did the challenge also did that.
Okay.
I really like that. And I mean, if I'm already basically in this now anyways, I want to do some more Chinese, Japanese kind of sounding instruments on top of that as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the second idea. Something more Japanesey.
Yeah, could work.
But this is wrong language. This is definitely like the first idea we can build out of. So I like this. I like where this is going as well. Do you want to go for the pizzicato things?
Yeah, just try it.
Cool. I mean, your ear to piano is probably better than mine.
Very quiet.
Yep, I'll turn it up. You also play very quiet.
That's true.
Something like that. Not in the pizzicato, but somewhere else. Okay, wait for a second. I'm gonna have to, because when you let the loop run, it's basically just going to put on top of it. I mean, you can change that in some setting, but I don't want to look for it. I mean, some ostinato that's in the back always running is also kind of cool.
Definitely. Yeah.
I have in mind this something totally simple like that.
Something like that?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know which instruments. I think some sort of spacey synth. Or we could also, of course, stick with real instruments, which would either be a choir or like strings. The easy choice.
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you want to do now?
The pizzicato thing?
Okay, sure. The loop ends now. So we have this one thing. I think I wanted to go down here in the second one that you played up. I heard a down thingy there. Dun, dun, dun. Did I hear that? We can change it back anyways.
Sure.
No, that's too final.
Yeah, this is very...
It's too final.
I don't know, yeah, I'm not super happy with but it's like a placeholder idea for now.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think this could develop into... Actually, I don't think I would use it in the pizzicato strings here. This could be something in one of the later layers, quite strong with like either a choir or like a full-blown brass thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely.
Da, da.
Yeah.
Where it was now. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, if putting that in some brass,
Mm-hmm.
I can see that as well.
Especially if like on one of the stronger, fuller ones.
Mm.
Or how about this? I mean, we can play around with normal strings versus these ones. Is that easy? I'm just gonna use different instruments. We're probably gonna drop out for a little bit. Whatever. Sus. We need sound effects. Damn. Okay, we're probably gonna be gone for a second now. No, we're actually not. Cool.
Woo.
Things kind of worked. Yeah. Because I want to put this... That thing maybe in like sustain strings. We do have sustains. We could smaller strings or bigger strings. I think actually maybe let's just see. I'm gonna use the bigger ones for now. Or you know what? Let's use these ones. What is Sordino? Sordino is like with a
damper
mute.
usually.
Yeah, let's try that. Is it? Sure. Cello, viola. What's the range? That's probably violin, right?
Yeah, up there. Range-wise, that would be on the violin section.
All right, then tones. Right. Sure. Not spiccato. What is spiccato feather? What is spiccato feather?
Spiccato feather?
Yes. All right, good.
I have absolutely no clue.
I mean,
Feather?
maybe they actually tickle it with a feather. I don't know. It doesn't sound soft, I think. I have no idea. I just thought I'm going to ask you because I used it in the last one and it sounds cool.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've stumbled across that nomenclature.
All right, so. Because if we put that in the bag really silently, it could be cool. Let's put that up a bit. Modulation up a little bit. This is basically, the modulation is usually the thing, that's what I played with the brass before, which makes things stronger or less strong. Where you can actually and usually what I like to do is something like this. And then put another automation point here. These are basically automation points, and then you can turn them into ropes like this, slopes.
Okay.
And this big going out like
I
this.
see.
Since this is so silent anyways. This suddenly has a bit of a Terranigma vibe. Don't think I like that too much, to be honest.
Yeah, I think because in my mind the idea now would be more you can like using that as another pivot point basically to get to the next level of grandiousness.
You know what? Let's just build it up
And
big.
just-
Let's go for what I wanted to do initially anyways. Basically make it big and then scale down. Sounds that good for you?
Yeah.
So let's just go full on with everything. So just gonna copy these things over. So basically our loop has turned into a longer loop now. This one is still there. Let's copy that over. Bam. Let's copy these over. Sure. Oh, we should get rid of that thing. The pizzicato one more that was out of place. We're good. I mean, it's fun, but it's that one. Probably that's what you wanted.
No. Wait, can you go a little bit back?
Sure.
Some context, maybe I can figure out.
Figure out.
I just think that was the idea. I'm not sure if I find the idea good, but I think that was the idea.
I mean, I think it's for this part it's a bit too dissonant. I kind of like it, but not in this place. But yeah, whatever. Let's go full force with everything. And then see where it goes. So, first of all, sure, let's keep the idea going, but let's go with all the brass sections in 3 octaves. Something like that. So... we can smooth it out a bit later. sorry. Remind me of the click, I don't hear it anymore.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay. Do I have a marimba? Sure, whatever. We had the choir somewhere. There it is. We've been missing the choir the whole time. Some huge choir chords. That follows the bass, basically, I'd say.
Oh yeah, I think we don't have the bass pianos in there as well, right?
That might be true.
I think I was missing that.
Piano. Should be there. Yeah, it's there.
Oh, okay.
But it's still silent.
Really quiet.
But for this part, let's go with that. Pull it up. Because then we have this kind of strength and an attack of it, but a bit lower down.
Yeah.
Done.
Ah, I see. The heavy hitters.
No, not yet. Sure. Hello? Hit things for a bit.
No.
Go and hit things for a little bit. Alright, let's turn the brass down a little bit, first of all. Oops. Oh, you're a brass section now. Sure, let's use these in a choir, maybe. We need more action in this. This kind of sounds so generic now. Yeah, the automation point is not in the right place. I mean, we can also go completely drift off this idea. Because we can just basically use this for the beginning part and then completely score a different thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'd say let's just go for a little bit of a high with this thing and then go back down. Sure, go for like the biggest chord you can think of.
So I guess the start, of course.
Sure, we can already loop that if you want.
Almost. Okay, yeah, got it. Can I have one more round?
Sure. If Curious lets me. All right, there we go.
Octaves as well. So we have like.
I mean, I'm probably going to go way bigger in the editing than anyways.
Yeah.
So we can spend this for four octaves or something. Right. One bar before, and now you go.
Something like that.
What did it record now? That's not what you played.
Huh.
It's got like one chord in there.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Yep.
I think maybe I've pressed the wrong thing. Whatever.
I don't think I hear anything.
Yeah, me neither. Is the choir broken? But it's there. What about you? It's also there. Play it again. All right.
We're done.
Let's just do. That usually works. Try again.
I just love the pause. But is this? That's fine.
See? Told you. It's always that. I don't know why, but that's what it was.
Yeah,
Cool.
T-Crowd stays relevant.
I mean, yeah. Now it's there.
Yay.
So we got this thing twice because it recorded from the other loop into this again. Just gonna get rid of this and then put it into the first place thingy again. So did it? No. mean, I just pulled the picture up again to see if it fits.
And it works for me with like the ascending to heaven imagery.
True.
In a way.
Because that's kind of what it sounds like. It sounds like worshipping thingy in a way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like this works for me. It's like it's certainly a feeling I think you can evoke in that moment.
Okay.
A lot of others. This is like the other side of the coin. Like the thing we started with would be like the very isolated, everything's quiet, and this is like the look at this.
True.
This is my achievement. This is my grand whatever.
Oh, that's what you mean. Like basically, is I scale to summit kind of thing.
Yeah. Something like that, and just like, I'm up there.
Okay. Turning it up.
What's the like rough idea you want to do?
Something like that. Like a bit more moving and a bit more like chaotic on top of that.
Yeah, I think a rough idea. That was faster. Something like that. One repeating motif.
I kind of want to that could work. Well. Maybe?
Yeah.
Remember what I played, because I don't.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. I'm stepping on all the things.
Tables.
Yeah, whatever. Dun, dun, dun. Yep.
I think that was it.
Yep.
I could do it in my hand.
Doesn't matter anyways. Press C.
Alright. This.
Thank you. I mean, kind of building.
It.
Huh?
Let's quantize it.
I mean, yeah, that's easy because you just select things and press Q. But I kind of want to change it up, but that could be like a basic thing. That's what we're going for.
Mm-hmm. I guess it.
Nope. Shut up. Quantas did wrong. No, not you. I was talking to, I don't know, Cubase, kind of. Put a little bit of that changing there, maybe. That's like maybe a second thing. Something like. Come on. We would have a little bit of a change there. Something like that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Because then it's not always the same thing going.
But like for me, it's, at least for now, it seems more logical to like do 2 loops of the first one and then like do the second idea.
Okay.
Just for me, flows better with how the whole thing develops, because the third chord is like it's A is the midpoint and B it's like somewhat of a stands out a bit just because the F sharp is so weird in the bass.
So you want to repeat that here already?
Yeah.
Like that?
I do it twice there and then switch it up 2 times for the last 8 chords.
Whatever that was. Sure. I'm still gonna keep it there because there's something in there I might want to listen to again later. Come on, move to the right place. Why does this have a pop punk feeling?
A what?
A pop punk feeling. Like, I don't know, Panic at the Disco.
I can see it, I can see it.
Dun, 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 dun. I turned down what haven't you people ever heard of? Closing a goddamn door. It's such a good song.
Yeah.
But that feels so boring again. If we
Think
change
so?
it up later, yeah. I mean, maybe this idea is just going to stay like that and it's fine anyways. And I'm going to like it some other point later. But maybe this feels like, yeah, I've heard that before a million times. Something like that.
Just to indicate a quicker loop.
And we can then, of course, change it up a little bit. Dun, 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 something, whatever.
I don't know, personally, I usually tend to not mix things like that up too much. Just because in my mind it's always like this is very much a background thing that I'm not gonna notice too much, so I usually don't want to draw too much attention to it by making like too much variances in the melody.
that too much variance?
I guess that's just a matter of taste in that case.
I mean, sure, let's keep it with what you had in mind then.
I mean, I like the thing you did where like the two ideas like come one after another and loop in itself, like kind of like that. But I think at least for now, I personally would just stick to like that pattern that just repeats and just leave it for a bit, and later on in the song go maybe back to it and see if like enough happens that it works, just this background thing, or if it needs to have a variance.
Nope. There comes the letter. I mean, I got my version now anyway, so we can do yours. Simple as that. I've done my thing. Sure.
Yeah, at least for now.
I mean, maybe the thing that kind of bugs me is that I've done something that sounds similar to this. Maybe it's just that.
Also possible, and I mean, for now, like I'm not claiming that anything I'm/we're doing here, as for now, wins any like revolutionary prizes.
I mean,
Also cool.
I didn't do that on purpose.
I like it, actually.
Me too. That's what happens a lot of times.
Yeah.
Just copy it wrong. Like, yep, that was intentional. After this, right? But I want to change it up a little. Now, let's keep this thing. Come on. Move to the right place. All the shortcuts. No, what? I don't need help. Or actually I do. No, that's a DaVinci shortcut. There we go. That's a confusing thing. Too much DaVinci makes me not knowing my shortcuts in Cubase anymore. Wrong place. I forgot.
Huh?
I forgot what I wanted to do.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
I like it as is.
So I am there now. I think that's kind of what I wanted. Is it? Yeah, that's what I wanted. How about that?
Okay, yes, so one. Okay, yeah.
Something like that. I kind of want to keep with that now because, I mean, it depends on where we want to put that change, but that could be another little variation thing. Yes. Let's just start up with this thing again. So...
For some reason, some control, but at some points it absolutely does not work with the drums underneath it.
Yeah.
With the timing.
Yeah, we probably get rid of those in this layer anyways. These need more straight drums here anyways.
Yeah, definitely. Something like that, very obviously.
What?
Something like that. Just very accented.
Don't stumble the gods.
Sorry, what? Oh, sorry.
Well, it's just sounded strong.
Something like that.
It's already there. I wanted to actually go for the cymbals, but sure, go for the low ones first.
Ah, things don't work together.
Yeah, something's weird with strings. The snare.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, something like that. That, I guess. Oh yeah, again, it's very basic, so I'm happy to like expand on that idea, but basically I'm putting things in that just come natural. The snare always start with that one.
Huh?
But I'm actually not sure anymore whether this is still Scoring a Zelda game.
Well,
Drifted off.
it doesn't have Zelda vibes anymore at all,
No.
does it?
Not really.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I meant. I mean, it started off. Beginning still? I guess. Nope, that's too far. Cool. Sure. I mean, it would actually already start off with percussion in there. And with the low piano as well. Because don't forget, this is basically kind of a loop thing.
Yeah.
I also don't really feel like these anymore.
Which ones?
Pizzicatos. Just in general. For reasons. The choir was kind of cool. What? Why does it show as inactive? That plays.
Huh.
Whatever, sure. Just wanted to get those down and like velocity.
What does velocity in that context mean?
Strength of singing, I guess.
Ah, I see.
It's basically similar to loudness, but different.
Mhm.
I mean, if we want to go into more of the scory trailer kind of vibe, which this is, we definitely need less layers or less
Like
less dynamic
a
layers.
faster build-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we want to go to this part, which is basically cool, but if we don't make it too long, if we make this like a 30-second kind of thing, this could work really cool and then go back down again to something different.
Something like that. I can see that.
Because maybe it's just that this part seems a bit too dragged out to me. Maybe that's it.
I mean, I think it's that, and also, like, it definitely needs, and I don't know what that is as of yet, but something to stand out. Because, like, right now I like what it does, but it's as you said before, it's like it feels super generic. It's like it works, but it's very basic.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Which is like, I mean, I guess for me that's something I'm like I feel inclined to do for now, just because I've never really scored anything in that way. So for me right now, it's just that okay, I'm finding ways to like evoke feelings and sounds that are familiar to me that do these kinds of things. Where the whole how the drums and everything sounds comes from, because that's like, I guess, Hans Zimmer 101 without the creativity.
What else could we use? Let's go for something. Let's see if any of these works, because I don't think they actually do. Do we have cool instruments in there? That's all the... Let's find some fun instruments.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, right now I'm trying to find ideas of like how to use. I mean, yeah, actually, that piece of music as it stands for now, one could try to like basically start a little bit before the scene where he goes up the stone in reverse, basically, and then have like a pretty quick build up while he travels upwards, and then when he's up there, you go into like the full thing we had in the end, conceptually.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Then let's go for that for now.
I'm not sure how that works and how you can do the like quick build up. Some way before that, and then when he finds the stone, if you manage to do it like as the stone goes up, trying to build the thing up.
I mean, what we can do is just cut the video. Oops, what did I do? No, I don't want it. No. Do something. Basically climbing up thingy and then
Smash cut.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, for me, like as I said, it's pretty generic, but it works for me. Like for the footage of that part.
Yep.
I can see that music like gliding around and be like, everything's open, everything's big. Yeah, I guess I'd have to think about it a little bit, but yeah, basically would love that would work, like having the build up during the traveling up the stone. And then basically cutting in a way that the full thing sets in when he jumps off with the glider. If you can follow my idea.
Yep, I mean, we could. Yeah, do I have it still set up? I kinda do. We can do a quick version of recording this part and then do a quick cut of those, melding them together in a way. Just gonna record the loop real quick.
Okay.
And then the second loop, and then we can do a fade thing between those two.
Ah.
Because that's an easy way to try it instead of just basically alternating all the tracks up and down. That's way easier to try it.
No. Makes sense. Also, just a heads up in the not too far future, I think I'm gonna have to head home at some point.
Yeah.
Because it's getting pretty late.
True. I mean, then let's just try this thing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And leave it off at that then.
Yeah, I know. Sounds like a good endpoint because then
So we got
want
this
to
first
continue
loop.
doing this, and I would like to continue doing this.
Sure.
Because I think it's a lot of fun.
Oh, you know what? This is how I do the loops mostly, because if you start the loop already, I like to start the recording of the loops a bit later, because then we have like all the reverbs and effects already in the beginning of the loop.
I'm thinking all the time, like, I mean, you have one pretty strong melody in the horns.
Yeah.
So I guess make that the main focus point.
Yeah. I mean, we could have quantized the drums this up. Whatever.
But that's a rough idea. Like, final version of it, but I have to look at it how that could be conceptually done. Like, if you manage a build up during the going up the stony thing.
Sure.
While he glides up, but I'm not 100% sure how that could be done. Basically, like fading in the elements
Yeah.
over time.
I'll just try to. If we just take this down now.
And basically, I guess as the last thing, the like later percussions are boom, 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 coming in at the point when he jumps off with the glider.
Sure. I mean. That's of course not the point right now, but yeah, let's just do that. Of course, we gotta unmute the second track as well. So if we want this at the point where it uses the glider, means that we... Basically this is the point, right? The leap of faith.
Pretty much, yeah. Having the like boom, 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 boom coming in there.
I put it in the wrong direction.
Would make the most sense for me.
Move. Do you move? You don't. Oh, that's way too much. Where's the jumping off point? Oh, actually, I think that's it. So that would be something.
Basically, that's the idea. I guess we don't have to do that today. We might take some time. I guess my idea would be to like start fading in certain elements, like at an earlier point during the going up. Like I don't know, start fading in the strings or whatever works best, and like amping up the volume of the horns a little bit so they get louder over time, so they become like the dominant thing at the point.
Yep.
Whenever that would be like fine tuning, but as a basic idea. That would be what would be in my head.
Cool. I mean, then let's make the whole thing a bit shorter, maybe. Because the whole motif is way longer now. If we cut some of the loops in half, we can have more loops in the beginning to get to this point.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you want to leave it off at that now?
Yeah, actually, seems like a good point.
Alright. Whoops. That's loud. Did I actually print the right thing? We only have these two parts anyways.
Yeah.
So I did. Alright. So that was the first idea.
Cool. Generic soundtrack in the making.
I mean, it really sounds generic by now. But let's see if we can figure out something cooler later.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like, yeah, as of now, I see it as a basis. Also, as I said, since I've never really scored anything before, I'm happy to get something together that just works for now. I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel on the first try, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, we should do the cut to where the epic music comes in, not to the gliding thing, just to him having an interview when the vroom, 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 vroom comes in.
This is stupid.
But I like it.
Me too. Because in like one of my most epic parts, he showed up. It was so funny.
Nice.
Love that. Great guy. Great guy. All right.
All right, cool.
So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching or rewatching or whatever you're doing. Have some coffee. Have a great day. And see you in the next one.
Yes.
This was such a great point for the outro. Bye. Bye.